From inside my head. Hi, this is Jim Bratton, and this is From Inside My Head. Well, I just wrapped up a great concert by a Beatles tribute band, the Fab Five. Their incredibly good rendition of the Beatles music, and they even recognized Mary, my wife, from the stage at the beginning of the concert and gave her a shout-out. There were a few hundred people there, and as I looked around the crowd, I realized that many likely knew the music the first time round. And even though there are a lot of those that might not have recognized it as the original, they did appreciate the music and its place in history, and everyone was universally involved. Even if they weren't the originals, heads were bobbing, feet moving, mouthing all the lyrics. There was even sort of a modified mosh pit in the front. It was moderately uninhibited, with a cautionary look towards the possibility of injury by the participants. And as I looked up, I saw the sky, saw the people, heard the music, saw the trolley on the Strand. It occurred to me that sometimes what's outside your head can become inside your head, and how a known acoustic rhythm, observing random human interactions, several hundred people slowly moving, a nest of clouds that became an evening gray sky, the modest light show that played up the building and out to vaporize into the clouds. In every direction there was something with its continuum to absorb what might be invisible. It was a transition between outside my head to inside my head. There wasn't a hard interstices between the two, and it reminded me how important it is to absorb what's outside into the inside, and to feel the surrounding, and to feel the focused, precise, chronologically transport afforded by a group such as the Fab Five, as we enjoy the pleasure, and allows us to drift within the confines of one space and feel and see and hear the contemporary and centered by a known acoustic guide. For me, it's vintage music. For others, it might be contemporary sounds or a reaction to things that have happened within your life. But it's interesting how something that is the soundtrack of past or present can drift into our inside. And those that provide that soundtrack, thanks for helping me feel good about that. This is Jim Bratton from Inside My Head, although actually the outside of my head is what's occasionally inside my head. And I guess that's a good thing.